giving themselves a thumbs up. Renai is going to have to pull down deep to prevent this 3-0 right now.
We're jumping back into the hot seat. Renai finally committing to the battlefield counterpick that he did in the prior set they played.
And this is the first time Renai has faced an elimination game this tournament so far. So it's very important to realize that sometimes you have to really prepare yourself for that mindset. You're not just ready to go into a game 5 or a game 3 scenario right away.
Ken just actually landed a spring jump against Renai, forcing Renai to go up with him, getting that up air. That's a little bit of a trick that Sonics like to go for. And because it was so weird because the spring stayed on the ground in the center of the stage, that was so weird.
And yeah, it looked embedded into the stage too.
Like it was part of the scenery. Oh, connecting all these back airs. This is the Ken we all know and love. Connecting all those attacks.
Oh, Goldilocks in the 3 bears right now, man. That's the 3rd one in a row.
He's starting to
much
feel
damage.
himself. This is the Ken that I wanted to see, because Ken's been a little bit too afraid to commit to a lot of attacks, but you know what? His strategy is working against Renai. He's up 2-0, but now he's being slightly more aggressive.
And it's so great to finally see him and all these other Japanese players out here. It's really a test of their own mettle, because they play against their countrymen so often, but to go against the world here when you get to come to CEO, when you have Europe and all of North America come down to Florida, it's such a fantastic opportunity. And he's making the most of it right now, looking like he has punched his ticket into top 8.
Ken getting that pivot grab from a mile away, looking like a Bowser pivot grab with that range. Renai trying to apply a little pressure with that forward air in order to try to give him a little bit of a relief to get back onto the stage. But Ken is dancing, narrowly avoids the bowling ball.
That's the benefit about that, though. He drops that bowling ball and is immediately able to put up that shield and avoid the response.
Ken is really hungry for a forward smash currently. He has yet to land it, but something that's in his mind. Renai is starting to adapt to it. He knows he's fishing.
Runs up and does it. Oh, and the perfect shield still.
He avoided the pummel by using a forward smash after it. But he just held a little bit too long because he could have made that connect through the jab if you let it rip just a tad sooner.
And this is probably the closest we have seen the first stock so far. And as I say that, another beautiful pivot grab that's not going to kill, though. Battlefield much too large to guarantee anything just yet. He just does it again.
That was a smart setup coming from Ken. He goes for a short hop back air, catching the jump off of Renai, forcing him to air dodge into the ground so he can get a free grab. He actually went through the balloons with that up air. Ken playing out of his mind. He has Renai at 150%.
We saw him go for another pivot grab there. If he's able to backflip towards the sledge now, it will guarantee him this stock. And we're looking at almost a 3-minute mark, and neither players have shed a drop of blood yet.
Trying to connect that up tilt.
Oh,
saw the throw coming, Rosalina. He saw it coming, went for the spot dodge, placed the spring on the top platform in case Renai was not paying attention and spawns right onto it to waste his invincibility.
Yeah, it's so important to come down with those iframes and take as much advantage of them as possible. Renai unable to do that, not putting any percent on Ken while he's at 0, and Ken already tacking on a fresh 20.
You got that grab into a back throw. This is one of Renai's traps. You know, even though he doesn't land the bowling ball off stage against his opponent, he's still placing it down there, so his opponent has to respect it and maneuver in a way. It's to manipulate his opponent to move onto the stage, so it forces away one of his options. He has to either roll onto the stage or use normal get up.
Absolutely.
And Renai has a 50-50 chance of catching it with an up smash or an up tilt.
It forces a moment of threat management.
Right there.
I need to realize what I can do and how I can safely avoid that. And that was the first time we saw Renai really take advantage of that. Ken went high to avoid the bowling ball, and Renai was ready with the triple turnip that sent him skyward.
Okay, Renai's doing a lot of jumps, not committing to anything. Ken's chilling back, going for the shield cancels because he saw the wood rocket coming in. Renai looking for a roll. If Ken would have rolled left, Renai would have had the correct read.
He's trying so hard to establish a presence right now. I feel like it's been so long since Renai's even had a lead. It was so brief at the beginning of game 2, but this has been all Ken all the time right now. Good roll through again and gets the triple jab. 65 to 30 or 63 to 35 right now with 1:45, closing in on 100 seconds left on possibly Renai's winner's run.
He's hungry for it. Applying pressure with that back air. Renai at 63%. Starts attacking a little bit of damage. This could be his first opportunity to try to steal advantage away from Ken. But just like that, he falls off stage. And it gives away stage control to Ken.
Yeah, once again, we see Ken lurking from center stage, going for that pivot grab once again, just running past Villager, assuming that Renai is going to put out a hitbox to try and add on these percents, looking at 70 seconds now. 23% separate him, and Renai's going to have to get 3 or 4 hits at least. Oh my god, as I say that, I've been proven wrong. A Nair into a Lloyd Rocket gives him the lead.
Only by a mere 5% with 60 seconds left. This is Renai's chance to zone Ken as hard as he can. I don't think his game plan is going to be changing too much, though. He's going to be kind of committing to the same tactics. They're both neck and neck here with 50 seconds left on the clock. Trying to catch that shield with an up tilt, hoping that he was going to let go of it. Renai using the wall jump in order to try to tack on an up air right afterwards.
What a low committal option there from Ken, too, standing directly underneath the shield, knowing that unless Renai shield drops Nairs afterwards, there's nothing he can do about it, so just barely trying to tiptoe below him. But 6%.
Hits him with the neutral.